Okay, hopefully I'm in focus. I can't really tell from the viewfinder if I'm in focus or not, so we're just winging it. Okay, another week down. Hooray. Let's go. I don't really know what to say about it other than the fact that it's over. I guess we can just jump into screen time since I don't really have anything else to talk about in like the intro or whatever. So my screen time for the past week was 4 hours and 14 minutes daily average. Hooray, hooray. And my top 3 apps were YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. You know, Twitch is often in my like most watched apps during the screen time. And I really like to watch Twitch because it makes me feel less lonely. But I only really watch one streamer on Twitch, and that is AstralSpiff. I think he's really fun. I really enjoy his streams a lot. I love his YouTube videos. They're really, really well edited, I think. And I think that the challenges he decides to do are always really, really fun. And I'm always like invested, even if I don't really care about the video game that he plays, which is, you know, impressive because usually if a gaming content creator I watch plays a game that I don't care about, I usually don't watch the video, but with Spiff I end up watching the videos like basically every time. And the same thing goes with live streams too. It's like he's been streaming Little Nightmares 2 recently because he's been trying to speedrun it, and honestly I could really care less about Little Nightmares 2, just content wise. It's not like as a game it's really, really cool, but if I wanted to watch a video of it, like that's not really what I watch videos of. But I've been watching him stream it and it's been really, really fun. Oh, and that kind of reminds me of something that I've been thinking of recently. With the release of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, it actually got ported onto the Switch recently, which is kind of hilarious, and I've been enjoying watching people break it in various ways on that console. With Security Breach and, you know, FNAF in general, I think that the FNAF fandom right now is in some of the best place that it's been in like a while. Like literally, I think that the FNAF fandom is in the best place it's been in since like 2015, 2016. And I know that that's like huge to say because FNAF was literally like unavoidable in 2015 and 2016. I think the fandom was really, really fun. And then it kind of like from basically 2017 until when Security Breach came out, I don't know if people really cared about it as much. Like I feel like the fandom got kind of smaller. The story started to get really more weird than normal. And you know, obviously people grew up, so people grew out of it. And I kind of stopped caring all that much. I mean, I would kind of keep up with when the games would release. I'd watch it if Markiplier played them, you know. Like, I wasn't not in the community, but it's like watching what the FNAF fandom is at this moment, it's very, very cool to see. Because a whole bunch of people who didn't really know FNAF or play FNAF ever start playing it because of Security Breach is like very, very cool. Spiff, what I was talking about with Spiff, I think that it's really interesting because he started playing Security Breach and speedrunning it, and then now he's like basically like a full-fledged FNAF tuber. He's played every single game. He's played every single game in one live stream, which was crazy. But it's like just interesting because new breath has been like breathed into the fandom, and I am really happy about that. I've started caring about FNAF content besides Markiplier again, which I never ever expected to say ever. Oh, and it's the first time that I've actually cared about other people's FNAF content since at least 2016, so it's very cool. And you know what's interesting is because I used to kind of be into FNAF for the like lore, but I honestly at this moment, the lore is so complicated and confusing to me that I've just given up trying to understand it. In my opinion, at this moment, the lore cannot be solved. I think that new games have to come out to fix the mess that Security Breach left on it. So at this moment, I've decided to not try and understand it or figure it out or do anything with the lore because it's just too much and it's too confusing and it hurts my brain. So I'd rather watch somebody speedrun the game or do a challenge. Like someone started doing lightless runs. I think it's Chicken Ninja who started doing like FNAF 1 without lights, FNAF 2 without lights. It's so interesting. How has it taken this long for people to do challenge runs of FNAF? Like, I don't know, but it did. But now that it's happening, it's like really, really fun. And I've just been really enjoying being a part of the FNAF fandom again. And it's all thanks to people like Spiff and Backseat and others that I can't remember their names, but they're all really awesome. Something that's very exciting to me is that Markiplier announced that he is releasing a movie, which is super duper exciting. I mean, I already knew that he was gonna be making the movie because I follow him and he's been making this movie for a while, which is why uploads have been so sparse. So, you know, it's not like I didn't expect anything, and plus he said he was dropping a trailer on Friday at the beginning of this week. I mean, I wasn't like shocked. The only thing that did surprise me is the subject matter of it. I was not expecting it to be inspired by a video game. I don't know why. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be really, really cool, and Iron Lung the game it's a very cool game. I really enjoy it. So I think that the movie that Mark is making is going to hopefully turn out well. I mean, I don't know. It could be a colossal failure, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. There's things that are coming up that I'm excited about, so I'm going to talk about those because I'm excited about them. In the summer, The Cure is coming. They're touring. They're coming to Cleveland. They're coming to Blossom. And while I don't have tickets right now, I'm going to try and get some, and we'll see if that works out because I want to see The Cure. I think that'd be really cool. Also coming to Blossom is Duran Duran, which is one of my favorite bands at this moment. I've kind of gone through a little bit of an 80s new wave kick with my music listening these days, and I think that Duran Duran is some of the best new wave music produced at that time. Ugh, I'm so excited. I do have tickets to that concert already. I'm so excited to see them at Blossom. Oh my god. Ah! I can't believe it. It's so exciting. And even more exciting than Duran Duran, guys. I'm seeing Depeche Mode in November when they come to Cleveland. I'm so excited about it. I don't know if you guys can see, this is Depeche Mode poster behind me. Like, I go nuts for Depeche Mode. My YouTube music, I listen to YouTube music, don't judge me. My YouTube music, like Spotify Wrapped or whatever it was, Depeche Mode was literally my top listened to artist of last year, and all 5 of my top 5 listened to songs were Depeche Mode songs. I love Depeche Mode. They are one of my favorite bands ever. They're so great, and I'm so excited to see their tour when they come to Cleveland. Oh my gosh, everybody freak out because they're coming and I'm seeing them, and it's literally the most exciting thing to me ever. It's sometimes the only thing that gets me through like finals and homework, and I'll just be like sitting there doing my After Effects and I'll be like, I don't want to make another dang keyframe, but then I'll remember that I'm seeing Depeche Mode in November and everything just feels better. I'm okay because I'm seeing Depeche Mode in November. That's all I really had to talk about this week. Microphone's still not plugged in, but I mean, who's surprised about that? Nobody. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye!